From 17 once again. This is the final mission in my Metal Gear Rising Revengeance Difficulty video walkthrough. This is the final boss. He's called Armstrong, and he is a politician on steroids. He also reminds me of the king of the Wolf Cubs of Fist of the North Star. He's this giant guy who has the ability to turn his skin to stone or to steel, and he goes blue just like this guy does. And you've just seen the first phase of the fight. I went immediately into Ripper mode, started attacking him and countering him. Then it cuts to this second phase where you don't have a sword. And this is bullshit, this, guys. You have to fight this guy. You can't parry him, I don't think. It doesn't seem to work. All you can really do is block. I mean, you might be able to parry him, but my timing for this boss is just not what it needs to be if you can. That move there is ridiculously fast, and he tends to spam it, but if you wait, he does this thing where he turns around and he's almost pacified, and I learnt this later on. You're going to see it later in this video. If you wait after he's exploded and you don't attack him, he won't spam that attack. You can go up to him and beat him up a bit, and he'll just kind of stand there. Like I say, you'll see that later. But the trick to this fight is you don't have to fight at all. You can avoid him for 2.5 minutes, and this phase will end by itself. I thought you had to lower his life, so I'm here beating this guy up, doing no damage for very long, and 0 mistakes are allowed. So I've just put the Nanopaste on because I hate this fight and I don't want to have to redo it, because this guy beat me a lot. And it's just literally beat him up, counter, beat him up, counter, block all his shit, beat him up. As soon as he glows yellow, get out of there or jump around if he does the raper grab. That's the explosion one. That's the one that's going to catch you because it's very fast. And did you see just then? Wait a bit and then come back. Look at him. He lets you beat him up. I don't know why. That's the rape grab. You want to try and circle with him to get away from that. Sometimes jumping can help. Other times he will catch you in midair. It's very cheap. I'm not a fan. And right here, I think I messed my last block up. No? This one? There you go. I fucked up the block, but it was the end of the round, so I did take damage, I did use a Nanopaste, but that phase is done, thank Christ. Hate that fucking phase. So the final phase is not too bad once you get into it. I think the start is the hardest bit, just dealing the damage to kind of get it started and get it moving. And it's kind of funny because I died a couple times on this boss and I was getting a little bit frustrated, so I put the Nanopaste on and I end up using all of them in the space of about 10 seconds, and I don't do all that much damage to the boss. And I thought to myself, oh, it doesn't matter because he's going to kill me and then I can play better on the next turn. But I ended up beating him, and what happened was, after the credits, when I went to reload the checkpoint so I could fight him again and get a better, cleaner run for my guide, it put me back at the start of the level, fighting Metal Gear Excelsor, or whatever it's bloody called. Excelsior! And super ethereal! And I wasn't willing to do it. I didn't want to fight it again. I'd played nothing but this game for quite a long time, and I needed to start editing, so there's a messy last boss fight. There you go, there's the first hit. How fucking messy is that? I've dodged that move a million times and it got me. And I think he does it again. I just overstay my welcome. There's the second one. The backhand when you attack him from behind. There's the third one. What am I even doing? Anyone would think I've never played this game before. But that's it now, guys. No more mistakes for the rest of this fight. Why the hell did I make so many in a row? It doesn't make any sense. But here we go. So, when he's attacking you, it's the exact same as it was on top of Metal Gear. Just block him and then attack him. This moment here, when it does the slow motion charge, if you parry him, you'll do one of 2 quick time events. There's this one, and there's one where you punch each other like Rocky. Once it's done, it does massive damage to the boss, but you lose your sword, and you need to pick your sword up immediately, because you can't block correctly when you don't have a sword. So there's your weapon, and then we can continue fighting. This move here, do not step on any of the cracks and you'll be fine. Immediately after that he usually charges at you, but he was too dead on this section, so he's jumped away to do this. This move here, if you're having problems cutting it, which I always do, just run under it. Run directly towards him. He cannot hit you with this. You are completely safe. Don't even fuck with it. Waste of time. And what's going to happen is when his life starts to get lower, when he drops down, he's going to start regenerating it, and you have to get behind him and cut the source of his regeneration. You cannot spam it though, guys. You've got to be accurate or you'll fuck it up and he counters you and he'll kill you. Because this guy's pretty much a one-shot from most of his moves. He's extremely dangerous. Like this here, get away from him. This attack can sometimes pin you in, it depends on how it moves. I never go near him to attack him when he's stood near that firewall, because the amount of times I've accidentally touched it and died, you know, if I had pounds, I'd be a millionaire. So we just do this little stare at each other. This is going to be another one of the quick times if you parry it. This is the one where you do Apollo Creed and Rocky. We start punching each other. Watch the damage this stuff does. Unbelievably damaging. This is literally going to put him to his final phase of the fight as well. There we go. Look at that. What was that? Is that taking 100 off him? It took a lot, and I don't know why, but it just does. So that green means he's going to regenerate, so get your sword back and then run behind him and just do a single cut. Don't spam. Line it up, get it right. There you go. Boom. And now attack him. You're free to attack him and get a nice combo. If you've got blade mode, or ripper mode, sorry, you can do some severe damage to him, but just keep on with your heavies, beat him up, do all the, you know, the moves that you like to do, and just be aware that he can do the quick backhand at you. Oh, he's running away. So once again, you can either commit to cutting it and get the damage for cutting the boss after these sequences, or you can just avoid them. I avoid them every time. I have absolutely no interest in doing this line up, the really finicky analog bullshit. Evade it, go back in, get some attacks on him. There's the grab, get away from the rapey grab. There's the backhand, block the backhand, and there's the charge one. So that's the crazy one where sometimes you don't know where it's going. There's the dash. Here's his combo. It's always 4 hits, this combo, when he does the 4 things. Then he's vulnerable. There's the rape grab, so kind of circle with him, get away from it. There's the rape grab again, get away from it. There's the backhand. There's the single punch, and just keep punishing him. This is the quick time. And this might be the end of the fight, actually. Oh no, he's doing the ribcage kick. So yeah, watch this. This puts it to the end of the fight. So, I've seen a forum saying that it's kind of random when these quick time events happen. But if you get lucky like I did in this one and get 3, this boss is dead in no time. And I didn't know what was happening now, but this is the end of the fight. He's doing another one. And all you need to do here is I think, wiggle your analog, which I hate doing. Thank you for destroying more of my property, game. And then you have to do a couple of choice cuts on both his arms. So here's the first one. Chop. Here's the second one. And then you get to go to town on his heart and then rip it out. And you've done it, guys. You have beat Metal Gear Rising on its most challenging difficulty. And now you've got to S rank every single fight in it, which is going to be insane. And I will be making videos on how to do that, I hope, if I'm good enough. If I'm not good enough, I won't. But thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're on the fence about picking this game up, if you're willing to replay it, you'll find all the enjoyment you need if it's your type of thing. If you're not, I would rent. Any new subscribers, thank you for checking out the videos. Please feel free to stay a while and see if there's anything else you like. If not, that's perfectly fine. And as always, just, you know, keep on watching the stuff I make, keep on enjoying the channel. The next guide should be Crysis 3 if I get lucky with the rental service. If I don't, it might be a few months since you see Crysis 3, which is a big shame because I'm looking forward to it and I am free now to do it. But, you know, YouTube bullshit, rental bullshit, all of that aside, thank you for watching, and you take care now.